Hold on. Who? Virginia Tech. And they still ranked. I wonder what. I just be Texas A&M, and I'm unranked.
If you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals, what a game and what potential drama we have in store.
Yeah. I'm finna be Alabama though. And you trip. And I'm at home. Say less. Ain't gonna lie. Yeah. My quarterback a little tough. Ain't even gonna. That real little tough. The hoodie. Oh. What's up? Man, he getting lucky, bro.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Alabama's offense takes the field. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Leaves it with the running back.
All right.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, man.
The pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality. Let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Stone. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The run from the shotgun. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Hold it, finds his man on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he throws his way to the house. Touchdown time.
Hey, Kimar, nigga, hurry up.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They are up by 7 over Michigan. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This offense has a second down play. To throw, it's right. He's going to let it go. Throw to the sideline.
Lamar, hurry up. My phone, I need it.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
After the misfire, now on second down. The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One final play before the end of the quarter. A quick pass to the left. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Lindsey. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, or proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. A shot toward the end zone.
You sorry, mother.
Hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh, thank you.
Just didn't loop the thing all the way in. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
And to chuck it out of bounds. Not exactly. Up inside their 20. They're trying. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Dogging and I don't either. So, we supposed to fight with a bitch? I think you need to watch who you call a bitch, partner. Yeah, and I think you better watch who the fucking food.
Son, you got to go. I don't want you to remain in our house another night.
What y'all want me to do?
I want you out of here tonight.
Sorry, King. Y'all not too sorry. I mean, y'all kicking me out?
We tried our best to raise you, but you're bad.
Mess up that girl's life, King. My mom not.
Hey, I sincerely hope you get your life together. Lord knows I do. But I cannot have you in my home one more night.
Grandma, I'm pregnant. What the fuck you telling me for? What, so you just gonna dog me? It ain't mine. Look, you the only one I was with. Stop lying, all right? Besides, I have the Jimmy on extra tight. That don't mean nothing, King. I mean, it's not mine.
Hey, which one of y'all is King?
Who is this fool, man? I want to know.
Hey, check this out. I'm Eileen's cousin, partner. She don't like the way you've been dogging her, and I don't either.
Wait, we supposed to fight with a bitch?
I think you need to watch who you call a bitch, partner.
Yeah, and I think you better watch who the fucking food.
Son, you got to go. I don't want you to remain in our house another night.
What y'all want me to do?
I want you out of here tonight.
Sorry, King. Y'all not too sorry. I mean, y'all kicking me out?
We tried our best to raise you, but you're bad.
Mess up that girl's life, King. My mom not.
Hey, I sincerely hope you get your life together. Lord knows I do. But I cannot have you in my home one more night.
Grandma, I'm pregnant. What the fuck you telling me for? What, so you just gonna dog me? It ain't mine. Look, you the only one I was with. Stop lying, all right? Besides, I have the Jimmy on extra tight. That don't mean nothing, King. I mean, it's not mine.
Hey, which one of y'all is King?
Who is this fool, man? I want to know.
Hey, check this out. I'm Eileen's cousin, partner. She don't like the way you've been dogging her, and I don't either.
We supposed to fight over a bitch?
I think you need to watch who you call a bitch, partner.
Yeah, and I think you better watch who the fuck you from.
Son, you got to go. I don't want you to remain in our house another night.
So what y'all want me to do?
One, it brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's right. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the Cardinals will keep this drive going.
Man, how about this offense deciding to run the football, be physical, find a hole, get downhill, Palmer, and get the first down?
Yeah, and it helps, too, when you got a running back like this guy. He just knows how to fall forward and get those hidden yards.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive.
There he goes down the right side. Made a defender miss. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line them up in different places and even throw them.
Like, why is always getting off the line?
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. To the air. It's right. He slings it deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Gonna take a shot. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
What a play by the safety, and the free safety specifically. When you're playing cover 2 and you're sitting back in half the field responsibility, you got to see the formation and you got to understand the quarterback. You're watching the quarterback's eyes and reading him. He takes him right to the football. Free safety jumps the route, makes the INT.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Going for it all. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Bama. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this game, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So you tell me, she's MTG.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He's going to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the book. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you?
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
I can't seem to find it. I can't.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So the team went down to stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll give it to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Lining up to convert third down. Looking downfield, it's right. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Cardinals are on the move. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
I think after last year's Olympics specifically, a lot of people actually started to believe that
the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Can kind of make you forget sometimes that there are
He's going to get loose.
Before he gets
He'll
and
take it to
mandatory, and he can't be gambling.
touchdown, Crimson Tide.
So let's take a look at what he missed.
He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back here that can roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Power football with the run. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking for room, it's Willingham. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Here's the handoff. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Looking for a man. It's right. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Bulls his way forward.
Oh, I do this. I do this. What the fuck is going
They
on,
control the middle of the
Do
field
this shit,
and
bro.
stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for a block. It's Stone. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. How about the way they attacked them last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, Dave.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
On the ground, it's Woollyhead. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. A 3rd and long coming up here. The play action fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch past the sticks. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's right. Looking deep down the right side.
Really doing it, stop fucking calling me,
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Louisville! And with that, they move out front.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. So, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more... If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Catch in the middle, it's Ruiz. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
He got it off!
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy and falls incomplete.
Catch in the middle. It's Lindsey. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ruiz. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
Oh, come on, nigga.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They're bringing heat. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Fires to the wideout. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. He was
give it to me like that. I swear you're not gonna give it to me like that. You're not. So give it to me like that.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. After that latest answer tied things up, just about sets to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of...
Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. He's off to the races.
Hey, man. He was behind me, bro. He was behind me, bro. He was behind me, man.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing.
He'll take a knee as a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
You got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him in the flat. He's really close to that first down mark.
Hey, get over it.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything.